Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for March 13th, 2026. We've got Prosperity, Seaside, and Nocturne today. And trashing is Expand and Cemetery, which does have some synergy because you can trash cheap stuff with Cemetery and then expand it into more expensive stuff. Plus actions from Blessed Village and Fishing Village. Draw from Vault. And I guess there's also plus actions from Ghost. Draw from Vault, and that's basically it. You could get some Wisp. Well, you could get a Wisp off of Blessed Village. I don't think there's any other way to get a boon, so I think it's just the one Swamp's Gift. And then gains War Chest, Pirate, Cobbler, Anvil, but there's no plus buy except for, again, the one boon from Blessed Village. Okay. Also, we have a 5/2. The 2 is useless. The 5... Cut Purse. Okay. I'm wondering about starting with a Cobbler. There's a lot of stuff to gain with it. We can use it to gain a Cemetery and trash some stuff. War Chest would also be reasonable, I think. Nice thing about War Chest is that we're going to be able to get like more expensive stuff with that, including Cobbler. I suppose one could also go Pirate with the plan to gain War Chest, with the plan to gain Cobbler. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those three anyway. I guess the question with Pirate is like, well, I mean, gaining golds to expand into province or whatever, like, that's pretty good too. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I think I'm going to go with War Chest. Pirate. Okay. I think I'll get a Cobbler and a Fishing Village. And one more Fishing Village. One of the reasons I want to have a couple fishing villages in my deck is at least have the option to take a ghost, although right now we don't have anything great to ghost. Probably want to be ghosting Vault. Anvil just kind of seems like a worse version of Cobbler. In context where we're not going to be drawing our deck anyway. Guess we're getting another fishing village. Bottom deck the War Chest, which is annoying. It's not really a great cemetery. Maybe just Blessed Village. Could also go cut purse and start attacking. But I think I'll take that now. It's like there's a 2 in 7 chance that we draw another estate. Right now, and then we don't hit double 5, and I would like to hit double 5. There's a... If we don't draw the estate, right, we're not... We already have the fishing villages in play, so those are coming out of play. Like, we're not hitting 5 next turn. If we take the coin buy for next turn, we still have to not see both estates, so like... well... The odds of us not seeing both estates next turn are... There's the 2 in 7 chance that we draw one of them off the top, and then there's the 2 in 7 chance that we bottom deck one of them. Just be... I guess if we take this for next turn and we do draw a state, then we're guaranteed to hit 5 next turn. Yeah, so actually, I think it is correct to take this for next turn. Okay. Right. Okay. I do want to vault another cobbler, I think. And I think this will be in their fishing village. I mean, Blessed Village. I don't know if we'll be able to take advantage of that, but... yeah, no, I'm gonna hit 5. Get another vault. Wow, the bot has 3 expands. That's scary. Just gonna keep naming pirate, I guess. Well, that's a weird choice. Yeah, so the whole I guess I'll take this now. The whole like I'm gonna use cemetery to trash thing has not really panned out. That seems like a next turn. Actually, well, I'm not thrilled about triggering the shuffle here, but I guess I could just discard the Blessed Village with the vault. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully now we have enough draw in our deck to do stuff. Do something. We certainly don't need the action now. Might we want the coin? Maybe. I do want to get to expand. Hmm. Alright, we are going to get there. Maybe war chest for cemetery. Well, we could. If we wanted to get a ghost, we would need to discard the fishing village. I don't know if it's worth it. Like, what we could do instead is hold on to the haunted mirror and look to do that next turn. Or we could discard an estate and trash just haunted mirror estate. And still buy and expand. Maybe that's worth it. I mean, I do think getting a ghost is a good idea. We could, in theory, mid-turn gain a ghost with expand. There's nothing great to expand haunted mirror into, but the other thing we could do in that case, I mean, we just war chest for another vault. In which case, discarding isn't even really relevant. It's gonna be hard to gain and play Ghost is the thing. I think I'm gonna go this option. Now we have 3 coppers in hand we could trash with another cemetery. We're not seeing any of our vaults yet. Okay, well, we could end up ghosting the expand, which wouldn't be ideal. I'm just gonna get a couple more vaults, I guess. Fishing village? No, come on, damn it! That's not what I want. I would have rather ghosted the expand. Alright, I think this should be cemetery into another expand. I should have thought about whether I actually wanted to trigger this shuffle. Well, we could just... Well, we do have a few vaults down there, but... yeah, probably don't want to do that. I guess I'll trash a copper. It's not entirely clear that I should do that. Okay, we can do a good cemetery trash here. So, and then I think this becomes one more vault. And get yet one more vault. We got plenty of 5 costs that we can expand into provinces. I do wonder whether maybe I should have kept 1 copper so I could hit 5 one more time here. Like, it would be useful to have a pirate at this point, but... what's left in the boon pile? Swamp's Gift and... otherwise, nothing too good. The ghost is coming out of play this turn, right? Yeah. I am a little bit worried about piles. Taking another Blessed Village here. Could just take a cemetery just for points and something that can be expanded into more points, although not very many more points, admittedly. Cut Purse could hurt the bot if we can play it. The bot has not trashed any copper. But it also has a lot of not copper in its deck at this point, of course. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Should I take a fishing village to lower piles not quite as much? Or like... Just a silver. Be good if I had one more expand. I need the gains. 4 costs can be expanded into an expand. That could just be the cut purse. Take a cemetery and trash this last copper. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, we've got the ghost. Probably time to expand the war chest. Probably want to play at least one of these fishing villages. So we should be able to expand. I guess the bot has been naming duchy, right? If it wasn't naming duchy, I guess keeping the war chest would make some sense. But so do we want to play this cut purse? Probably not. All right, we are actually running low on actions. It'd be nice to set up a vault for the ghost. So like this fishing village. I guess the other thing is we don't have a lot of money. Well, we're gonna just do some vault discarding. All right, never mind. To expand war chest to province, cut purse to expand. And what? I think this has got to be correct. And discard 1 card and then draw it with Blessed Village. Or we discard 2 cards. Discard 2 cards, draw 1 with Blessed Village, expand once. Do like cemetery to vault? I don't. I love losing the cemetery points, but oh wait, we don't have the actions. Oops. Okay, maybe we keep. Oh, Okay, I did this wrong. You keep the war chest, gain the last vault, and ghost that. I guess if we're doing that, we don't even we can just. What we could do is expand into 2 provinces and expand vault war chest into province and then buy another vault. I'd intended to vault discard to hit province, but I mean, this works reasonably well, I guess. Okay. So let's play this first. All right, so we get 2 provinces. We're at 28. And then we need... I mean, I think we got to take a cemetery. We get 2 provinces, we're at 30, and we need 3 duchies. We have 3 expands. We don't really have the gains for that, so we're just going to have to take duchies mostly this turn, I think. Fortunately. Yeah, it would have been nice if the bot had not hit province there. And then I could have just emptied the provinces this turn. So what are we going to be expanding is, I guess, a question. I think we... Could certainly be some blessed villages. I'm a little afraid that then next turn I'm going to not be able to draw. What is that last card anyway? Three, four, five, six, seven. I think it's another blessed village. Nope, it's another vault. Okay. The other thing we could do is figure, well, if the bot gets the last province, we're probably losing anyway, so we could just... How many... The bot hasn't trashed any of its expands. It has trashed a lot of other stuff. So it has no golds, it doesn't have a... anymore, it doesn't have a pirate. It's duchies, right? It could expand duchy into... Discarded twice. If the bot were to get a province, be at 43. Or to get 5 duchies, I'd be at 33, and then I would need a province and multiple cemeteries. I mean, I guess there's probably no reason to push it. And there's no... The bot is not going to be able to empty piles. Okay. So if we can find our expands, we win. We don't need the cemetery. I think that means we take Blessed Village. Sure. We should probably discard at least the cemeteries. And no, not the yeah, we should discard like this. We expand Cobbler, and then expanding Cobbler and Duchy would only get us 9 points. So I guess then we could buy a cemetery. But we'd only need 3 discards to buy a cemetery anyway. Okay, yeah. Okay, there's one expand. We can get enough cards in the hand. Might make it, well, no, doesn't make sense to play that first. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, that was close. I suspect that if the bot played this deck better, it would have won. Like, I think that what it was doing, there's a version of what it was doing that was better than what I was doing. And I think maybe that's not true if I had played my deck better, specifically by like finding a better way to thin early. I really thought, you know, getting early war chest and cobbler and stuff, that I would have a better opportunity to do some early thinning, but that didn't really happen. And then it also took me too long to get to expand. I'm not really sure, like, you know, one vault is not enough to get to expand, but you don't need much more than that, like fishing village in a vault. But maybe I didn't go all in enough on getting to that early. That's definitely a possibility. Let's see. I don't know, maybe you got the cobbler too early. There's a vault. Yeah, I'd maybe like here? I don't know. This is already turn 11 though. Like, I had a fishing village in play. Oh, but it was not a duration fishing village. When I said that fishing village plus vault, I meant duration fishing village. But gaining a blessed village to hand also means 1 additional card of draw. Although then I Earth's gifted, so maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. I can't easily tell here whether I could have gotten an expand that turn. I got one this turn. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's clearer to me that the bot misplayed its deck than that I misplayed my deck. But I think I probably did. From the bot's standpoint, I think it should have done some trashing with Cemetery. Like, Expand doesn't really want to collide with Copper. I mean, I guess it was doing some sifting off of my vaults, which maybe was helping it not have to deal with that. But I think like you want the more expensive card. You want to be expanding more expensive cards. So I think you do want to, even with this deck, to try to clean up some of this stuff. But I also think you want more pirates / more golds, or it doesn't have to be specifically pirates. Just some way to have stuff that you could expand in a province. Like the bot had 4 expands and only got 4 provinces. I feel like that's just not enough for what that deck was trying to do. And then yeah, for my part, I think I don't know. My build order was probably not great. I mean, it would have been nice if my first ghost hit hadn't been on Fishing Village. That wasn't ideal, but yeah, I probably needed to get to expand faster. I mean, I think War Chest and Cobbler were both good. I just don't know if the order of operations was good, but we did get there in the end. So in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.